Hey everyone, welcome back. We are on our way to a Disney cruise. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. We are sailing on the Disney Fantasy for 4 nights into the Bahamas. We have one stop in Nassau, which we won't be getting off the ship in Nassau. We have done that in the past. It's just not for us. It's for a lot of people, but it's not for us. We're gonna stay on the ship that day. And then we are stopping in Lookout Lighthouse. Oh my God, here we go again with the names.
Lookout Key.
Lookout Key Lighthouse Point at Lookout Key, Disney's other island, not Castaway Cay, but the other one, or Castaway Key. Again, we follow this channel for the names. Then we have a day at sea, so 3 full days, not including today, and 4 nights on the Disney Fantasy. We are headed to the airport right now to pick up my mom and my stepdad, and they are joining us for their very first Disney cruise. This is our 6th Disney cruise and our first one where we are officially gold, right? Gold? We are officially gold in the Castaway Club, which we'll go over that more when we get on board. We flew in last night. We flew in from Louisville, Kentucky. We live in Elizabethtown, Kentucky right now. So we are making the move to Florida in June. If you've been following along, you're up to date on kind of what's going on with our family situation. But we flew in last night. We stayed at All-Star Sports, which was what it needed to be. It wasn't anything spectacular. It was kind of mid, but I think we only paid $130 a night for the rooms, which we used our pass holder discount on the rooms. I posted this video a couple of days ago, but we went to Epcot this morning and conquered as much as we could in an hour and a half and had a great morning in Epcot. Oh, last night we rented a car. So we rented a car from Budget. The reason we decided to rent a car was because we knew we had a lot of back and forth going on. We knew my parents weren't getting in until this morning, but we were coming in the night before. They're flying out of a different airport than we are. We just had a lot of logistical stuff and we didn't want to take a million Ubers. So we rented this car. We're gonna leave it at Port Canaveral. I'm aware the Budget guy told us that we could check it in next time. So if you rent a car from Budget, you can check it in at Port Canaveral. So basically you don't have to pay for the parking and then re-rent your car from Port Canaveral. But that seemed like a lot of logistics stuff that we didn't want to deal with. We're going to leave the rental car in the parking garage at Port Canaveral while we go on the cruise, and then it'll be there waiting for us when we get back. The other good thing about renting a car is we are going to stop on our way to Port Canaveral at a Super Target or some kind of Publix to grab some essentials. I forgot face wash, so we're gonna need to grab that. We also are gonna grab our liquor that we're gonna take on board. I'm gonna put a video up here. It's basically a cruise packing video of everything you need to know and not forget when you're going on a Disney cruise. But I explained the alcohol policy on board in that video. Another thing I wanted to add was this is an adults only vacation. We do not have kids. Obviously, my parents, I'm 38, they do not have any young kids. So this is a vacation with just 4 adults. This is our 3rd time on the Disney Fantasy. It's our favorite ship. Well, it's my favorite ship. I think is it your favorite ship?
Yeah, I don't think there's one that's better.
Yeah, the Disney Fantasy is just spectacular. It was our very first Disney Cruise Line ship, so that probably plays into it being our favorite. But again, 3rd time on the Disney Fantasy. Our last cruise was a 7-night on the Disney Fantasy. Our first one was 4 nights, and then this one is 4 nights. But like I said, adults only. We are going to spend a lot of time in the adult section and probably give you a lot of tips if you're coming on an adults only trip. Disney Cruise Line is still great for that. A lot of people give it a lot of grief because they assume that everything on the cruise ship is built towards children. But there's a lot of the ship, especially on the Fantasy, that is perfect for adults, like Satellite Falls, like the adults pool section, like Cove Cafe, like a bar plaza, which is just full of different areas just for adults. There's a ton of adults only trivias. We're going to have a great time. But I wanted to give you that, knowing that we do not have any kids. We won't be putting anybody in the nurseries. We're probably not going to show you guys the nurseries, but there are plenty of YouTube channels that will. The morning of your Disney cruise, they're going to email you a health questionnaire, and you must fill it out before they're going to let you on the ship. So I recommend just filling it out as soon as they send it to you. We got ours in the middle of the night last night. I think I filled it out at 6:30 this morning. We ran into a lot of issues because we are Gold members, and this is, like I said, my parents' first Disney cruise. So we're Gold, so we can check in sooner than people that is their first visit. I had to call Disney to like get our staterooms attached or like put us under the same reservation so I had access to check my parents in. When we wanted to book Palo, which is adults only dining on the cruise ship, I had to wait until they could book before I could get us together. What they recommended when I called was I could book for myself and my husband and then call back later when they're able to book to try and get us moved to a 4 table, which is what I ended up doing for Palo. And that worked out. The other issue I ran into was I checked Miles and I in but then I had to wait until my parents' check-in date was available, which they had to wait till 30 days before they cruised to check in, and then I checked them in. So our original board time is 11:45, but my parents didn't get till 12:45. So we're obviously not going to split up from them. We're all in the same rental car, so we're going to wait till 12:45 and enter the ship with them. But it seems a little odd. I feel like if we're gold members and we connect them to our stateroom, we should, like, they should have the gold perks if I'm booking everything for them. So that was a little bit of a weird thing that I had to call Disney. I think I called them twice about it. Not complaining, just to try and figure out the ways around making it work so that I could get everything that we needed to get. So we are boarding the ship at 12:45. The health questionnaires are done. They are very strict about the board time, especially for people driving in. So we will drive up to the porters probably about 12:30. Hopefully they will let us in at 12:30, drop our bags off, go park the car, and then they'll section us off into lines of arrival times. And then we'll wait in that line till we board the ship. And again, I'll bring you along for all this here in a minute. We did it. We made it to Port Canaveral. So we stopped, we picked up my parents, we went to Target, we filled up on alcohol. We had some Starbucks, but now we're here. We're at Port Canaveral. We're getting ready to board the cruise. Here we go.
So pretty.
Walking on board. We're ready.
Disney Fantasy, please welcome aboard the Duffy family.
We made it. Okay, our room is ready. We're entering our room for the first time. Like I said, we're in inside stateroom. Oh my gosh, and we have a magic porthole. Oh my gosh, I love it. It smells so good in here.
There's so much space.
Wow, I've never seen one set up like this. It's usually like long ways.
Have you seen the bathroom?
No, let me see.
You're gonna freak.
Oh, we have an accessible room.
Yes.
Oh, we didn't pay for an accessible room. That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Wow, this is so nice for an inside stateroom.
Wonderful.
Wow. Amazed. Okay, sorry, people. We're very excited to be on a Disney cruise. But usually the rooms are long, and this time it's like you enter in here. Okay, I'm trying to explain. The bed usually goes on this wall, and the desk is usually over here. This is so nice. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. These are our Castaway Club gifts. So we are officially gold on this cruise. So we get special lanyards and the wet dry bag. I'm so excited. All right, we have made it. We are on the Disney Fantasy. We've made it into our room. We're in room 6001, which is an inside stateroom. We have stayed in inside staterooms twice now, and I was really worried. I'm claustrophobic. I was worried that I was gonna feel, you know, unsteady being in an inside stateroom, but it hasn't bothered me at all. The last cruise we did, we were on deck 11 in an inside stateroom, and it was nice knowing we could exit and go straight outside. This one we're on deck 6, so we're much slower than the main deck. But it is amazing. I love this room. I think it's an accessible room, so I'm gonna flip the camera around and kind of show you around. Okay, so here's our bed. As you can see, sorry, I'm gonna turn off the Disney music. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot more space here, like it is wheelchair accessible for our bed. It doesn't look like, usually there is a bunk bed here that can come down and sleep a person. This is definitely a pull-out couch, so I'm assuming that this could sleep one person, maybe two. But this is our bed. This is our magic portholes. I think these are exclusive to the Disney Fantasy. I might be wrong. It may be on the Dream as well, but these show what the outside shows, which is really nice. And I think we get some Disney characters that pop on there occasionally. So this will be my side of the bed, and let's see the plug situation. Yeah, like I was talking about, we have a European plug, then we have an American plug, and that's it. So if you watch the packing video, I go over like a USB extension situation that will help us out a lot. And on this side, I don't think there's any plugs at all. Yeah, no plugs on this side, which that's pretty rough. Over here, excuse our drinks and our mess, but we have, looks like 2 plugs, 2 USB ports, and a European port. And this is our TV. So usually what I was talking about in the packing video is the bed is usually on this wall, And the desk is usually over here. And sometimes, and that's only on inside staterooms, but the TV doesn't usually face the bed on Disney Cruise Line. But on this one, obviously, the TV faces the bed. Okay, we have some drawers, a hair dryer, and this is a heat mat. So if you have a hair straightener, you can set it on this mat and it won't cause a fire. I think this is one of the staterooms that can connect to another stateroom. So through this door, I bet there's another door and it will connect to another stateroom. This is a closet. Let's look in the closet. So we have our life vests and a safe and some hangers. And here we have more hanger space, another life vest. So I guess the maximum capacity for this room is 3. Maybe 2 kids. The front door, so our front door, and this is the bathroom situation. So like I said, I think we have an accessible room. Usually on a Disney Cruise Line, the bathroom and the shower are separate. On inside staterooms in the past, we've had them be one area. So this is one area, that's our toilet, and this is our sink. And this is a ton of sink space compared to what we're usually used to. So we have sea salt lotion, hand soap, and then we should have in the shower, yeah, body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. Oh my gosh, so pumped to be on the ship. We're waiting our luggage now. Like I said, we are gold Castaway Club members, so we have these lanyards, this wet dry bag, and then our Castaway Club bag, which we brought one of these on this cruise. All right, now we are going to relax until the mustard drill, which is mandatory for all people on the cruise ship. So I think that's at 3:30, is that right?
3:30, yes.
Yeah, 3:30. So at 3:30 we have to meet up with our group. We are Group H or Station H. And then we have Prima Note tonight at Palo. So we're gonna bring you along for all of that, and we'll see you in just a second. Right, we have set up our room, kind of. We're still waiting on our luggage, so we're gonna run the alcohol that we bought at Target to our parents. And then I think we're gonna go enjoy the hot tub for like 45 minutes. The mustard drill is at 3:30. I don't know what time it is. I think it's close to 2.
2:30.
2:30. So we're gonna enjoy the hot tub and relax a little bit. Oh my gosh. I can't explain to you how relaxing Disney Cruise is. So I've already had a couple of drinks with my parents and explored Cove Cafe in the adults only section. These chicken tenders and fries.
5 tires.
Yeah, they're hitting
5 tires.
They're hitting the spot. So we're gonna enjoy these and then enjoy the hot tub. We had a great time relaxing in the hot tub. We're still wearing towels. But we have to go to the mandatory mustard drill. That's for every person on the cruise ship, so you must go. So our leading location is midship deck 4. Yeah, well, I've done a terrible job about videoing any parts of today. So we're probably gonna make it. No yawning.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
But my parents are resting. My mom is getting a facial. And then we have Prima Note, which is a wine small plate sparing in Palo here in about 45 minutes. So we're relaxing, we're sitting, there's some live music over here. It's really nice. We just looked around the stores and I got a new friend. Oh my God, look. Oh my gosh.
This is it.
We found the sun. Oh my God. I don't know how bad the wind noise is on here, but it's golden hour and we found the sunshine. It was really cloudy in Point Canaveral, but it's so beautiful now. We stopped at the DVC desk and we got a new magnet. Okay, so we're gonna head to Prima Note and have a drink before all of the drinks. And I think we're gonna get a sidecar, which is like one of my favorite Disney drinks that they have. And it's only on board the Disney Fantasy, and it's only at the Meridian Bar. They may have it on the Dream, but I think it might just be the Fantasy. We've never been on the Dream. The Meridian Bar is adults only, and it's between Palo and Remy, and a lot of people don't go up there if they don't have reservations, so it's usually pretty empty. There's a beautiful outdoor area. If it's golden hour, you can take great photos, but that's where we're headed. Oh my God, there's no one in here.
Here's the best bit.
Oh my gosh. So this is the adults area on side of the ship, and we just walked through La Piazza, but this is Ooh La La. We keep calling it Bubbles, but it is a champagne bar. It's gorgeous. We're definitely gonna go later on the trip, so stay tuned for that. Yeah. So here's the tube. They have a lot of trivias there. Okay. We need the furthest elevators, right?
Yep.
Oh, these all go. Okay.
This section of the ship is called Europa, which includes all... Did you ever talk about this?
No?
This section of the ship is called Europa, and it includes all of the different bars.
Is that right?
Yeah, that accompany the ship.
And we forgot to push the button for the elevator because we were too busy talking to you all.
Yeah, that's my fault.
12.
We're back.
We're back.
This is my favorite.
Okay, it's been a very long day. We have failed at videoing, but I've had the best time with my parents and my husband. We saw Aladdin tonight, and by saw, I think we saw 10% of it. I think we all were asleep through most of it. I mean, it's been a long day. We woke up pretty early. We did Epcot this morning. My parents got up at like 5 a.m. to head to the airport. I don't know how well this is gonna make a vlog, but here we are. It was a good day. Would you say it was a good day?
I thought it was a great day.
Oh, Prima Note. I expected the food to be better than it was.
I thought the portions would be larger.
Yeah, the portions are pretty small. Like the video that I saw, they were like, this could be enough for dinner. That could not be enough for dinner.
No.
We all went and had chicken tenders and french fries after we had Prima Note.
That's very true.
Yes, also it was a lot of wine.
Yes, we were also, that's why we were falling asleep during Aladdin.
Yes, I think we were falling asleep during Aladdin because we had so much wine. But Prima Note, would I do it again? I don't think I would.
It's a great experience. I'd give it 4 tires, but I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, I would give it 4 tires, or maybe 3 tires. So we're walking down the longest hallway that's ever existed ever in the world. Pretty expensive. What was it, $85 a person?
Yeah.
I think we paid $200 for 2 people with the gratuity added. It was good, but it was not $200 good. I would just rather have the Palo dinner. I wish I would have just booked Palo dinner
I'd
for
rather
tonight.
have an Italian person talk to me about wine on YouTube and us drinking it in our room.
So yes,
You heard it here, 4 stars from the ground.
we've had a lot of wine. We had very small bites for dinner. We are walking the longest hallway that's ever existed. And I think we're gonna go to bed. I think, is it a dog?
I think it's a dog.
We have chocolates, and it's nighttime outside the ship. It's so cute. I love this stateroom. I don't know what we filmed. I don't know what we haven't filmed. We saw Aladdin tonight. We did Prima Note. Aladdin was all right. I think I'd give Aladdin maybe 2 tires. We've seen it several times, so maybe if you've never seen it, you would love it. But for us, it was 2 tires. I mean, I love that Jasmine comes in at the end and is like, I'm Sultan of everything. Jasmine should already be the Sultan of everything. Like, we don't need an Aladdin, we don't need a Sultan. Give me that musical and I'll come watch it. But day 1, done. I'm so exhausted. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.